Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, then welcome. So I want to share this with you guys, okay? This is something that is pretty crazy. So if you're a chosen one, you already know. Okay, I'm just reminding us, but anyone who's new here, I love to share about our spiritual journey, how we can really heal ourselves from the inside out and grow as a person and just really feel good. I love talking about love and self love, things like that. So if you enjoy that, make sure you subscribe and drop me a comment down below. Okay, so I want to share with you guys things you want to be aware of because the world that we're living in, they make evil look good, but it's not. And the crazy thing is that it's trickery. There's a lot of deception on earth because it's a spiritual game. And so until you open your third eye, there's a lot of illusions on earth, things that we might not be able to see through until you go within and you detach from the world. Then you start to see things more clearly. So they make evil look good. And I'm just for truth and I'm for love. And so I'm not religious because of the lies that I've even discovered in religion. And so I'm here to share with you guys the things that I've learned like on my own journey. Hopefully it resonates with you in one way or another, but always go within to see what's true for you. Okay, so they make evil look good. What do I mean by this? Okay, you want to be aware of culture. Okay, so spiritual masters have talked about this throughout the ages. And when you start to awaken, you realize that culture is not always our friend because there's a lot of things that might be popular in a culture, but that does not mean they're right. Okay, so you free your mind when you detach from the things that your family has told you, even what religion has told you, and you start to become a critical thinker and decide for yourself what is true for you and what's just true flat out, right? Okay, one thing that's in our culture that they make evil look good. One thing that's a part of our culture that is wrong, but so many people just are doing it anyways and it's hurting them, is sleeping around. You guys know that I talk about celibacy on this channel, but even if you're not celibate, sleeping around, like when people think about finding a partner, because once you have a certain age, obviously you're attracted and your body starts craving intimacy and things like that, right? But should we really be out here just sleeping around just because you're single? Just because you're looking for the right person, does that mean you need to be opening up your body or sharing your body with somebody else? Sleeping around because you're so-called single or dating is not going to help you find the right person. The thing about sex is that it can confuse you. When you're not even in love, but you're like doing this act that's supposed to be making love, might confuse lust for love. And so just because everybody is supposedly doing it, well, first of all, everybody is not. And so that's why you want to decide for yourself what's true for you. You want to make sure you actually like somebody with their clothes on. Like, do you actually want to spend time with them, get to know them if there's no sex involved? Are you attracted to them or just their body? Is it just a physical attraction, or do you actually like this person? Would you still be with them if you didn't have sex at all? And like, do you even want to get to know them? Do they even want to get to know you? Especially ladies, there's so many vulgar like images and we're just in a crazy dark time on the planet. So please do not just sleep with a guy because you think it's gonna make him like you more, or because you are getting to know him so you just ended up sleeping with him. A lot of times guys get what they want and then they leave because they were never wanting to know you to begin with. And so don't play yourself and just be on guard. Protect your body, your mind, your heart, and you can date around without sleeping with somebody. Like, actually, discover what qualities you want in a partner and need in a partner, and get to know yourself too. I like celibacy because it's opened me up to so many new things about myself. I stopped focusing on sex and instead started to focus on other aspects of my life that I needed to grow in and learn about and love up on myself, heal myself. So celibacy has so many benefits. Just because everybody is supposedly sleeping around doesn't mean that you have to. And you guys, it's crazy. On my feed, I saw like, oh, the celibacy trend. Like, how is celibacy a trend? It's not a trend. It's common sense that if you're not seriously in love, like, why should you be playing yourself and pretending you are, sharing yourself with somebody who might not even fully care about you? Even if you're in a committed relationship, what happens if you guys stop having sex? It's not to like taunt your partner or manipulate them or play games. It's just like, do you have a deeper connection or not? You know, because you deserve real love, which it's more than just sex. They make evil look good. And so, like, let's say somebody is talking about God, or talking about spirituality, talking about not smoking weed every day, or not having sex. Somehow that person is looked at funny, and that's how you know that we're in a world that makes evil look good, but it's a lie, it's an illusion. And when you go ahead and do it, like, because we're constantly learning on our life path. So if you do something, how does it make you feel? What are the fruits of your actions? That's going to tell you right there if it's good for you or not. So don't pay attention to the crowd or what other people are doing, because a lot of people are lost. Tap into what is true for you, protect yourself, and make wise decisions for you. You're not missing out. You're going to level up. You're going to attract what you truly deserve, and blessings are going to pour into your life. You're going to be protected spiritually, and you're also going to have the things that other people are like, how did you get that? Well, you started to make the right decisions. You became healthier in your mind, in your body, you know. And so these are like secrets to elevation, protecting yourself and taking the so-called narrow path, but it's for your highest good. Or just try it out, you know. So what's something else that's evil but they make it look good? Oh my god, have you guys seen those commercials for all these fake medicines where people are like laughing and kicking the ball around out there in the sunshine, like having a picnic, and like all the kids are like having fun, but then as they're playing these images, they're telling you that, oh, take these crazy medicines that have all these wild side effects that can actually kill you and cause diarrhea, cause all these like gross things and actual diseases, and take it at your own risk. And they're telling you to go to your doctor to ask for these medicines because you're so-called depressed or something else. Okay, these are fake medicines. That is evil, but they're trying to make it look good. And at this point, it's almost funny, but it's not funny for those that are falling for it and maybe are feeling some discomfort and they're trying to go get healing, but it's fake medicine. Okay, so our Creator equipped us with everything we need. Everything we need is here on earth. We don't have to take a synthetic drug, which those are the real drugs. There's herbs for healing, you know, like what you eat. When we connect back to the earth and when we're in a clear, sober state, there's natural healing that can occur. So everything natural can help to heal you. The water, your intentions, your mind state, more rest, healthy foods, healthy relationships. And so when we focus on like wholesome things, we're naturally going to feel better. We don't have to go for some fake medicine. Like literally the sunshine is so healing. Sweating, exercise is healing. So liberate yourself and like free your mind. Don't pay attention to the crazy things you see in the Matrix, because it's designed to look good, but it's evil. Okay, another thing that's evil, but they make it look good, is just the whole entertainment industry, you guys. And it's pretty crazy because I grew up in LA, so close to it, like in North Hollywood, down the street from all the films being made and the music studios and things like that, so-called celebrities. The problem with celebrity culture is that you're so busy watching these other people that you could forget about your own life. And yeah, it is entertainment, but it's a distraction. So focus on your own life more. Not to say you can't, sometimes we do want to be distracted and just watch something that's mindless, But don't focus on so-called celebrities more than your own life. Become the star of your own life. You know, roll out the red carpet for yourself, how they say. It's because we're like always looking outside of ourselves to compare ourselves to other people that can be harmful, and to be judging other people's lives instead of taking accountability for our own lives, see what other people are doing. And it's like kind of a waste of time, and it's just a distraction. You know, like, what about your own life? Make your own life the more exciting thing to pay attention to, and recognize that you're a star as well. Like, because it can play a mind trick on you that now you think these other people are more important than you are, or better than you because they supposedly have more money. But you guys, they make evil look good. So what they're not telling you is that they're under contract, that there's some shady things happening behind the scenes, just like we're finding out right now with Diddy, right? Like, that's one person, but he was surrounded by other celebrities. Why are they staying quiet? Like, why aren't they saying what they think about it? Maybe they're engaging in the same behavior. Okay, straight up. Okay, Justin Bieber, which I love his music, but did you see that video with him and Diddy, like, or even Usher? And it's just really sad. We don't know what happens behind the scenes, but it's not always glitz and glamour. Okay, there's a lot of dark things that happen in Hollywood. And just look at the music. They changed the frequency so that it's tampering with your vibration. It was done on purpose. And what are the lyrics saying? Whenever I hear a popular song, like, the beat will be so good because they're paying the producers. They're finding the best producers in the world, and they're using their talent for evil, but they're making it look good. So in your mind you might think, oh, this song is banging, it's a banger, the beat is so bomb. Okay, but for example, bomb, they've even taken over the language. Like, they make evil look good. You'll be like, oh, that's so fire, that's so bomb. Or bad girl Riri. Like, but is that what you want? So your words have power, what you listen to. Like, we're in a matrix, and when you start to awaken, you're just going to discover so many things. I'm just sharing with you guys a few of the things that I've discovered. And so yeah, the music's crazy, the lyrics. Oh yeah, I'll hear a song on the radio and I'll be like, well, first of all, I don't listen to the radio, but if I come across a song and I really like it, if I go look up the lyrics, they have to throw in one thing. Like, there was this song that I really liked, and then I went to look up the lyrics. It was all making sense until like the third verse. They were like something something, and they said like slut. And I'm like, so the thing is like, people are singing along to these lyrics. You're literally like condemning your own self. It's like you're cursing your own self because your words have power. That's why they call it spelling. And so the English language, like, you're co-creating your life, you're speaking it into existence. So what are you singing along to? Look up the lyrics, and these people know what they're doing. Like, what does the word Drake mean? You know, and so don't think that so-called celebrities or have it made. No, like, they are paid to push out garbage, period, dot. And in a way, I have compassion because I know that they've signed up for it thinking that it would give them like happiness, but then are they truly happy? You know, so just be aware of what you let yourself consume and rise above it. There's a lot of cool conscious artists, and that's what I like to listen to because I love music. So I want to hear something where it's like uplifting me, or it's talking about love, it's talking about healthy things so that I feel good. Not bad. So you guys, we're in a beautiful time right now on the planet because we have this beautiful internet, and so many souls are here to help the awakening on earth, who have been awakening themselves, and we are just growing. You can look at it as growing, going to the next level, learning new stuff, coming into new awareness and new knowledge as conscious beings on earth. Okay, so the 9-to-5 system is something else that they make look good, but it's evil. Because who told you that you have to give up your whole life from the age of 5 to the age of 65? So 60 years of your life, that is your life. that you're giving away to a system that isn't even serving you, right? So the system is corrupt, and so many people are like, oh, well, what are we supposed to do about it? Well, we are the system. Like, we decide to follow it, and we agree to it, and that's why it exists. But if billions of people decided that they did not want to give up their life from age 5 to age 65, then we could have a new earth. We could create something better. Like, why should we be giving all of our life force energy? It's kind of like mental slavery, financial slavery, physical slavery. And a lot of people just throw their hands in the air like, well, we have no choice. But we do when we decide we do. So many people have given their power away, but you can empower yourself. Realize your own power is you're a conscious creator. And so decide what type of life you want, and you can do it. And as more and more people are doing this, like, they're freeing themselves, they're living healthier lives, they're feeling better, they're actually enjoying their life. And so don't be fooled to think that just because it's like the law, or just because it's what other people told you is right, or it's the system, that's what everybody does, that doesn't mean that it's like in integrity or justified or fair. That's the main thing. Like, and you know that saying, life isn't fair. But it's like people make excuses instead of actually making changes. So what did I do? I decided a long time ago, when I was miserable at my 9 to 5, being away from my 3-year-old daughter, and so many crazy things were happening in my life that were showing me that I was on the wrong path. Who cares if other people tell you to give up your life from 5 years old to 65 years old? And you don't have to sell your soul either. Like, you don't have to go into the entertainment industry and bust it wide open to make a check. You can actually decide what type of life you want and go after it. And it's going to take time, because when you set an intention, it's up to the universe. When is it going to manifest? And it might take years. I'm going to link this channel down below, who's taught me so much in my journey. You are creators. And the guy Justin has taught me, like, sometimes it takes 4 years, 5 years for something to manifest, but it will. So write it down, be brave, declare what you want, and then start taking the action towards it. Because it's more than thinking of it. It's more than thinking it and feeling it. You actually have to then start moving in that direction. Start taking the steps and doing what you need to get to where you want. But you can't do it alone. Like, you're going to need the power of God. The universe is going to help you, but you have to decide. Like, you have to make the decision to do it. But if you're worried about what the system, like, don't get trapped in the system, basically. They make evil look good. That's not noble to give away, like, be away from our kids, especially as a mother, to not have any time for ourselves. Like, that's why people are depressed or whatever else. Like, it's the system. So it's not you, it's the system, but you can free yourself. Okay. They make evil look good. And that's the crazy part. That's the tricky part about it. It might look good, but how does it feel to you? I'm going to link my video down below, you guys. The last point I want to share with you guys, and it's crazy because I can come on this channel and just tell you all the good stuff and leave out the bad stuff, but I'm not here to do that. I'm here to speak truth with love, and love because I love you, because it's one love, because the things I've learned, like, I wouldn't be like honoring myself or the divine if I wasn't honest with you guys, right? So if you're here, it's for a reason, and you need this message. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you is something that it looks good, but is it though? And why I left organized religion. You guys, I grew up Catholic, okay? There's a lot of traditions in Catholicism, but I never really felt a connection to God. In fact, it became a chore. Like, going to church was just something else to check off the list. And a lot of us, you're just born into traditions, but you don't even know why you are those things. It's just like people told you, this is what it is. This is what your grandma was, her grandma, her mother, whatever, and now this is what you are. Like, deal with it, because it's part of your culture. But is it good? For example, My biggest thing with religion, and I see it across the board, is that a lot of times, because we're souls on earth to learn, we're here learning lessons and to grow. And so, of course, there's going to be things you struggle with in your life. And the problem with religions is that a lot of times people don't really feel safe enough to address the problems. I remember going to confession, because that's a tradition with Catholic in the Catholic Church. Like, you go to a priest, but in a dark room, you don't even see them, and they tell you, you confess what you've done wrong, and they tell you to like go out there and do 10 Hail Marys and you're forgiven. And is there any real healing in that? Like, do you feel any love from God in that? Like, what does that even do? And nobody even changes that way. I'm so sorry to say it. Like, I'm not telling you to give up your religion, because you have to see what resonates for you. But I do want you to think critically and know why you do what you do. And so there was no healing for me. There was no real changes in my life. I did not feel the power of God. I was just uttering like prayers that I had memorized when I was like 10 years old, over and over again, and feeling so ashamed all of the time, and thinking that God was this dictator up in the sky who was watching me to criticize me every little thing I did wrong, and that if I didn't listen, I was going to hell. And that's why I tell you that they make evil look good. What type of creator is sending you to a fiery place for all of eternity? But this is what we're taught. So just because you were taught something, just because you're told something, just because other people do something, doesn't mean that you have to think it's true. Like, do you even think it's true? And do you allow yourself to think? Because obedience has been rewarded in this planet. But when you start to liberate yourself and free your mind, you start to think outside the box. You're free to think. You're free to have a different opinion, a different conviction. You're free to, and so these are the things I wanted to share with you guys. Just be aware, and it doesn't mean that you can't get so much beautiful wisdom from like scriptures, because there's a lot of beauty in that. But always go within, because your soul is within, God is within, and God is love. So you're safe to enjoy your life. You're safe to seek truth. Like, life is a journey. You're on a spiritual journey, and so you're learning new things. Flow with life. Allow yourself to change and shift and expand. Learn new things. Gain new knowledge. Have it be in a new state of awareness, and you're free to do this because your soul is a piece of God. So really, it's God consciousness, the creator within you, that's giving you life. So in a sense, we're all pieces of God, and God is experiencing life. So of course you're safe. Okay, so I hope this video inspired you in some way. Drop me your comments down below. It's one love, and so I'm sending you so much love and power and healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video.